Hey guys, so today Puppy Playtime Chapter 4 came out. If you're wondering why I didn't do a reaction, it's because I didn't really have enough time to, but yeah. But yeah, but there's gonna be some spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled, then don't watch the rest of this. So, yeah. I would say that this is possibly the best chapter so far. A lot of people may disagree with me, but that's just my opinion. So, yeah. So I'm gonna show them right now. So yeah, and as you can see, the first one, Huggy's Return. And this is at the end of chapter 4. So, yeah, it literally ends with Huggy coming back. And and as the cutscene is playing, the room starts to fill up with red smoke. So this is either a hallucination or it's actually him, which I don't think it's a hallucination. I think it actually is him since, well, they did decide to end the chapter there and all that. And if you like zoom out the map and look at him, you can see that he's missing an arm and his stuffing is showing and all of that. So I don't think this is a hallucination. I think that this is actually Huggy. So yeah, and if so, then I guess we're gonna finish him off for good in chapter 5. So, yeah. So, yeah, I wonder how our protagonist is going to get out of this situation, though. Like, yeah. Anyways, so, yeah, you may not be able to tell who this is, but, yeah, maybe you can from reading the subtitles. Yep, it's Doey. If you're wondering why he looks like this, it's because, he goes crazy and gets mad at us and all of that because the generator exploded. If you've seen the game, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, he gets mad. And then he punches a wall. The wall collapses on him, and well, he forms this with his dough body, with his with his clay dough body, and he gets up and he's like this. So yeah. And yeah, and unfortunately, we had to kill Dolly because he was trying to kill us and all that. Like, we shoot this right here, freeze him, and yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, we had to kill him. So yeah. So yeah, R.I.P. Dolly. I mean, I knew he was gonna die. I knew he was gonna die. It was pretty obvious that he would die. But yeah. And yeah. And this right here is the prototype. Right here. Like, this right here is the prototype. And when I first saw it, I already knew it was him. It gets confirmed later on in the game that this was him because Dowie says, like, because, like, him and Poppy talk about him, but they don't really say the prototype. They say him, but Dowie confirms later on that it was the prototype saying, oh, I thought I distracted the prototype or something like that. So, yeah, so this was him. And these are his legs, and he moves like a crab, kinda. Like, he kinda moves like a crab, so, yeah, we finally got to see more of the prototype's body other than his hand. Like, because, as you guys know, we only ever seen his hand, and that's it. The closest thing we've ever got to seeing the prototype was the shrine Catnap made. But now we got this. So, yeah. So, yeah. And just off this screenshot right here, yeah, he already looks super good. Like, he looks crazy right here. So, yeah. And if you're wondering if Harley Sawyer died, no, he didn't. He's still alive. We didn't kill him. We damaged him a little bit, but we didn't kill him. Like, all we did was damage him and then leave his area. And he didn't say anything else after that. So, yeah. So, yeah, he's definitely gonna be in Chapter 5. So, yeah. I want, but we're most likely gonna end up killing him in Chapter 5 and the prototype. Or at least Sawyer. So, yeah. And yeah, here's this. So yeah, and this is Yarnaby's death. And it was pretty obvious that he would die since since every chapter 4 villain dies, which that's why I'm kind of surprised Sawyer didn't die. So yeah, but like every other new character died in chapter 4. Like Yonnabe, like he was chasing us. He like we jump over here. He tries to jump, catches on fire, and all that. Falls, tries to catch himself, and he falls down there. So yeah, and he could have survived like Huggy, but I don't think he did, especially since down there's probably more fire and all that. So yeah. So yeah, so R.I.P. Yarnaby. So yeah, and if you're wondering what happened to Pianosaurus, well, literally in the first 5 seconds of us seeing him, Doughy comes and kills him. Like, he literally rips him apart. Because Pianosaurus, like, runs towards us, and Doughy just comes and kills him. Like, literally the first 5 seconds. At least Yarnaby didn't die in his, like, first 5 seconds of screen time. Like, we didn't see that much of him, but he still got, like, more screen time than Pianosaurus. So yeah, like, they did Pianosaurus dirty. Like, Pianosaurus deserved more than that. I honestly thought he would play a bigger role, but nope, he was just there just to be there and get killed. So, yeah. And unless he can put himself back together, like, unless Pianosaurus can put himself back together and all that, and he isn't dead, then, yeah, but, yeah, like, if that's not the case and he really is dead, though, then, well, yeah, they really just did him dirty there. So, yeah, R.I.P. Pianosaurus, though, and Yarnaby, so, yeah, and Doughy. So, yeah. So yeah, I can't wait for Chapter 5, though. I'm pretty sure Chapter 5 will come out probably next year, or maybe it will take a couple years, like, probably, like, who knows, it could take 2 years for Chapter 5 to come out, how it did with Chapter 3, or longer. Like, it could take even longer, like, 3-4 years, and all that. If it takes that long, then, well, like, I wouldn't really be surprised since they want to make the last chapter perfect and all that, so, yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and, yeah, like,